going on, everyone? DSP here, I just got back from I just got back to my hotel room from Winter Brawl and the end of the Marvel 3 tournament. Some final thoughts, some things that I want to talk about for what happened to me today. Also, what are my thoughts on Marvel 3 now that I've seen it in a competitive setting, and a little bit more about what to expect at DSP Street Fighter coming up in the next day or so. So, first of all, extremely hyped. Today was everything I expected it to be. People going absolutely nuts. I was on commentary, started losing my voice. I was going nuts at some point. Yeah, I mean, Marvel 3 is ridiculously hyped. Plus, there were some really great Super Street Fighter 4 matches. I've actually never had the privilege of attending a major Super Street Fighter 4 tournament before. I went to a couple small ones, but I never went to a major because I wasn't really going to tournaments last year. And so it was really interesting for me, an eye-opener for Super Street Fighter 4, some of the stuff I saw, but Marvel 3 mostly. And I had a great time, first of all, lots of fun, and hoping that with all the video footage that I got, with all the gameplay that I'm going to be uploading over the next day or so, that it's going to more than pay for the trip. It probably will, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, so here's the deal. First of all, just to answer all the questions, there was rumors and everything. I tried to tweet as much as I could today explaining what was going on with me, but a lot of people made up shit. First of all, no, nothing of mine got stolen. That's complete lies. That's, by the way, it's the coffee maker, so don't freak out. Complete lies. Nothing happened to me like that. And but what really happened was this morning when I woke up. As you know, I've been talking all this week about how earlier in the week I seem to have hurt a nerve in my neck, and I've had shooting pain down the right side of my neck, all the way through my back and shoulder here, down through my arm, all the way up to my thumb, and then also I have it shooting some down the side of my side right here. And obviously it's not a good thing, and I'm kind of worried a little bit that it's probably going to be the same problem that I have in my lower back with my legs, and over the course of my life, it's probably every couple of years going to aggravate another disc in my back or whatever that's just compensating for the other discs that are hurt, and eventually I'm probably going to have multiple surgeries. But that's life. I can't afford it right now, and I definitely can't afford to not be working or making videos working because I need to be making money right now to pay my bills and see if this is going to work out as any kind of an extended thing. So, anyway, bottom line was, I was hoping I was going to be able to play today. I did enter. I was in Marvel 3. I was in Super Turbo Singles. And first match that I had in Marvel 3 was against Sanford. Of course, I groaned. But the thing is, Sanford, as you said, he doesn't really like Marvel 3. He's not very good at it. And we were playing, and it wasn't any kind of a horrible, destruction. But he did pretty good against me. He beat me. But here's what happened. Basically, I sat down. I started playing. And he got me a couple times, and eventually my Sentinel came in, and I tried to, in the first match, I tried to X Factor, and just to let you know, my thumb is completely numb. I can't feel it. I feel nothing in my thumb at all, okay? It's completely numb, so it has to be a nerve pinch in my neck. And I did X Factor like this, which I do it with the 4 fingers, and because I couldn't feel my thumb, I didn't realize my thumb had pushed down, so I pressed it again by accident, and what happened was Sentinel went X Factor and then did a stupid launcher in the middle of the screen for no reason, which Sanford was able to punish. He beat my ass. I said, shit, that kind of sucks. Then in the second match, all of a sudden, I started to get intense tenseness down my right arm, and even I was launching with Sentinel, and I was just, Sentinel's air combo is very basic in Marvel 3. It's just medium, medium, heavy, special, and then you off the ground when you land with a rocket punch. I was launching and I jumped. I couldn't even do the 4 hits. I was like tensing up, or I was doing it and I was like and then I just couldn't even do 4 freaking basic hits. And so yeah, after that match, I was really not feeling well. My whole arm was just really felt tense and not good. Again, my thumb is still completely numb. So I waited it out. I wanted to see what was going to happen, and then by the time it was time for me to play my next match, I said forget it. I forfeit my tournaments. And it sucks, because I did want to come out here. I did want to test my skills. All in all, I only played 3 games of Marvel 3 the entire time I was out here. There was Friday night when I went to the charity event, which was in Big E's room. I played, and like I said, I played for about half an hour to 45 minutes, and no one beat me. No one took me off. And then there was my first round match yesterday, to which I won pretty convincingly. And then there was my match against Sanford today, where I was just so discombobulated in my arm that I said, forget it, it's not even worth it. It's stupid to continue, especially if I could maybe hurt myself by doing it. So, it's a shame, but then again, it's not that big of a deal. It's the first Marvel 3 tournament ever. It's not like I went to EVO, you know what I mean, Nationals, and it got, wasted, but I'm hoping that at least coming up, going to final round in 2 weeks, that I can at least, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some good advice. I'm going to take some aspirin, I'm going to start putting ice packs on my neck, I'm going to start, stretching the arm, seeing what I can do, and hopefully by final round I'll have the, everything will be back to normal. But I don't know, especially with these nerve in your neck issues and your back. It could be pretty dangerous. So I'm going to keep talking, but actually I want to make some tea, so I'm going to put the tea bag in while I keep talking. So anyway, that's what happened to me. I bowed out. I knew I wasn't going to do well in the tournament, and I didn't want a chance hurting myself any further than I already have, so I decided to go ahead and just basically forfeit all my matches. I didn't even play in Super Turbo at all. So I actually don't even know what happened. I know that Howard, Chris Doyle, Mars Gotti, Tecmo, Dom Dai, they were all here for Super Turbo, but I never even left the main ballroom to go check it out because I was kind of entrenched near the stream so that I could continue to record the whole tournament, which is what I did. So, yeah, so it kind of sucks, but it's alright. We'll see what happens. It didn't hinder me this week playing Killzone or Bulletstorm. So anyway, that's what happened to me. So, now that I've been to my first major Marvel 3 tournament ever held, what do I think about Marvel 3? I'm going to tell you right now, everyone started this tournament thinking that the entire game was about Sentinel and overpowered characters. It is not. This game is about picking the right assists. Assists, assists, assists. Justin Wong won simply because he had the right assists. He had that freaking Akuma Tatsu, which is so good. It hits behind him, it hits in front of him, it juggles, it can hit 2 characters at once, it's instant, and it's just ridiculously good. Then in the finals, which I knew he was going to pick this team in the finals, because I actually saw him playing it in casual play, but it was She-Hulk, Amaterasu, and Tronbon, and the assist there's the Tronbon Flame, again, locks you in place, you can't move, it's instant, it can juggle more than one character, you can't get out of it if you're getting hit by it, you have to try to push block out of it, which leaves you vulnerable to She-Hulk setups. So this whole game is going to be, in the long run, about really good assist use. That's what I strongly believe. And right now, everyone, of course, is pouring out Sentinel assist. I get the feeling over time it's not going to be the assist everyone's using. We're going to look for these assists that are quick, they lock you in place, they can lead to big juggles, and they basically don't allow you to compensate for blocking and stuff. One big thing with the Trombone assist that's really annoying is she's big, and when she comes out, she covers a lot of what's going on the screen. So what Justin was doing was calling her out and then coming with She-Hulk. You couldn't see where She-Hulk was attacking. You couldn't even tell if he was doing a command throw, if he was trying to do a jump. It was really hard to tell. So that's where this game is going. But I really think the game is hype. I think people took it the wrong way because, yeah, it is button-wise, it's a lot easier to play than Marvel 2. You can do impressive-looking stuff fairly easily. In Marvel 2, it took a lot more skill to do that stuff, but I think at higher levels, it's going to be a decent game. That's just my opinion. So I'm hyped about it. I'm looking forward to Final Round and a lot of the other tournaments that I'm planning to attend this year. So, all in all, what to expect coming up on DSP Street Fighter. I believe I have recorded something like over 50 matches. It's probably almost 75 to 100 matches. I don't think it's 100 though. And it's Super Street Fighter 2, I'm sorry, Super Street Fighter 4 teams. It is Marvel 3 teams. Then it was the finals. I think it was like top 4 of Super Street Fighter 4, and then top 4 of Marvel 3. So all those matches are going up on DSP Street Fighter over the next day or so. The upload won't take that long. It's just the matter of it's going to be so annoying to have to manually name every match. You know, this is such and such versus such and such. This is such and such versus such and such. The problem was the majority of matches that were on the stream were the team matches. And the team matches, it's not a set where it's like, okay, you know, Mike Infinite versus Smooth Viper, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4 games. You can just keep recording for 10 minutes. Instead, it's like, this match is these 2 people, then it's these 2 people, then it's these 2 people. And it's really annoying because if you put it all together, it's too confusing. So I had to keep separating the matches by match. And yeah, it's going to take me a long-ass time to name all the matches. That's going to be my biggest hurdle here. Tonight I'm going to try to do some of it, but I only have 12 hours until my train. So I'll probably do it for a couple hours tonight, get some sleep, and then tomorrow when I get home, I will probably do some more and hopefully finish it up. So, yeah, that's what to expect. So all the hype is recorded. But one thing I want to warn everyone, okay? Because I know everyone's going to complain, but I talk about it in the videos themselves. The stream was held on standard definition televisions, okay? The actual stream footage that you saw on the internet was better than the quality of the footage being shown on the televisions. And also, as you know, standard definition televisions do not photograph well. They just don't. You have scan lines and such. I managed to get rid of the scan line issue with my camera, but there's still different, you're going to see there's different distortions, and it's also not super clear because it was on blurry television. So it is what it is, but it's going to be, you know, all those matches will be up. As much as I was able to record. Obviously I skipped some. Here's actually what happened. All 3 of my batteries ran out, and as I told you yesterday, my battery charger isn't working, which is really pissing me off. I might have to buy a new one. I don't even know if they sell them anymore because this is an outdated camera. It's over a year old. They don't even make these batteries. You can't buy them at a retail store anymore, so I'm wondering if I could even buy a replacement charger. But yeah, my batteries ran out. I had to transition over to the power cable, and I was able to finish everything for the day. So super special thanks to Vic for helping me out with the power cable and all that. He allowed me to hook that up. Also for running one of the best streams I've ever seen. Amazing. You know, he really worked his ass off. He forfeit in Marvel 3 because he had to keep working on the stream. He didn't even give a shit. By the way, if any of you guys, you know, if you really enjoyed the stream this weekend, please, by all means, throw those guys a couple bucks over at Team Spooky. Because they do this for completely free, and, you know, it costs a lot of money to travel to do what they're doing. So, please, if you can help them out. But also special thanks to Big E and all the tournament staff. Great tournament, well run, actually ended perfectly on time, which is great. Hey, shout outs to everyone who I saw at this tournament who I haven't seen in 500 fucking years. Seriously, I've been out of the tournament scene since 2007. Haven't really done much of anything. You know, everyone knows about me from YouTube. Everyone's watching my stuff, but you know, no one has seen me in quite a while. So I saw probably a good 50 people I haven't seen in 100 years. Also, hey, you know, special thanks to everyone who was a fan who I met for the first time. There were lots of people who, you know, I met them, shook their hands. A couple people I signed signatures for, really cool. I have no problem doing that at these kinds of events. You know, I'm just so appreciative that people enjoy the videos that I make, that and that I'm able to do this now, at least temporarily, for a living and have fun doing it. I mean, it's great. Even though I didn't get to play games this weekend because of my arm, I still had a hell of a time meeting people, hanging out, watching the tournament, recording, being on the stream. I mean, everything was just great. So thanks, everyone. So that's pretty much it. I'm winding down. I'm about to jump in and have my cup of tea that I just made. And I'm going to start uploading some videos. I probably won't get them all done tonight, but some really hype stuff. Special shout outs to Aquasilk. Amazing freaking gameplay with Zangief in Super Street Fighter 4. That was hype. Wolf Crone. I met him for the first time. He's actually a fan of mine. He watches a lot of my videos. Really great fucking pad player. I mean, he won the PlayStation. I believe it was the PlayStation 3. Was it the PlayStation 3 Super Street Fighter 4 online tournament for SRK, or was it the Xbox 360? I forget, but I know he won one of them. He's an outstanding Sea Viper player. He deserves it. It wasn't because he was online play. He just won this fucking tournament too. So shout outs to him. Really great. And yeah, really good. I was really impressed this weekend. So, and you know what? Shout out to Justin Wong for fucking, you know, basically going against all the haters and proving that he is right now the best at Marvel 3, because he picked the game apart. While everyone else was busy saying who are the best characters, he was busy saying who's the best assist. And based off the best assist, he was able to win the tournament. So good shit to him. Hopefully now other people will start experimenting. They'll open up. I mean, it's really cool that Justin won the tournament with She-Hulk because no one fucking picked her, because everyone's a pussy and wants to pick Marvel 2 style characters rather than trying to experiment with new characters. She-Hulk's nothing like anyone in Marvel 2, and it was really cool to see her win. So, alright, I'm DSP signing off. This will be the first video going up on DSP Street Fighter, and then get ready for a stream of matches to fucking bombard you over the next day or so. You know, sans travel time. So, alright, thanks a lot, everyone. I'll see you back in Connecticut. Had a good time, and you know, we'll get back to normal. We'll play some games this week on DSP Gaming, and then the next stop is going to be Final Round. There are some tournaments coming up in Connecticut this weekend, but I don't know. It all depends on what happens with my hand and everything, if I go to those or not. So more information as it happens. But yeah, remember, Final Round in 2 weeks. That's the next stop on the road to EVO, and I will be there. So DSP signing off. Thanks a lot, everyone.